Okay, we have a 1,500 point battle for you today. I've got a really weird Eldar army here. We got a full unit of Swooping Hawks with a proxied Phoenix Lord Baharoth there, a transport with 5 Dire Avengers and Eldrad, a full unit of Warp Spiders with Exarch, 3 Warwalkers and Scatter Lasers, and another transport with 5 more Dire Avengers. And I'm facing a kick-ass Blood Angels army list. There's an Assault Squad on the table deployed. Everything else is in reserve. There's 2 more Assault Squads. There's a Librarian in one, there's a Chaplain in another one, a Sanguinary Guard Squad, and a Vanguard Veteran Squad. So that is going to be a really awesome flying, teleporting, deep striking army to face. With my band of mooks, we will try our best here. Okay, so I actually stole initiative. I rolled a 6, first time in a while, so I'm going first, back in a bit. Alright, so running up the top of turn 1, the stolen initiative, a little bit of luck. We move forward, fortune here, fortune there, but pointless because there's nothing on the board to shoot at them. Guided these guys, and with the help of Guide and a couple of Bright Lance hits, we killed about half that unit there, and the Chaplain's down to 1 wound. So that was a pretty lucky turn, but now it's time for the Blood Angels to take cover, I guess, behind some kind of terrain. Okay, bye. Alright, so running up the bottom of turn 1, this is the only unit on the table right now because everything else is in reserve. They moved up and tried to shoot these guys, which would have been a really good target, but they were a couple inches out with the Melta and other stuff. So these guys breathe a sigh of relief because they're open-topped. Well, actually, they're not open-top, but they might as well be because they're armor 10. So, okay, so on to turn 2. Alright, so rounding up the top of turn 2, we mopped up the stragglers over here. We lurched forward a little bit. These guys flew around the side, and we managed to gun down the character with the remaining guys. So that's 2 kill points to start. And however, now we're ready to see what rolls in. Do you want to roll here? We'll document what comes in.
Vanguard Veteran.
That's
They get a reroll. They come in.
They're in.
Sanguinary Guard.
No,
Reroll. No.
Oh, they didn't come in. Alright, those guys there.
Squad with the Librarian. Reroll.
Get that reroll in there.
They come in.
That's the spirit.
And
the guys in the
squad
back.
with the Priest. They come in.
Oh, beautiful. So, okay, so almost everyone's coming in except for the Sanguinary Guard. And this is going to be real pain coming my way, so back in a bit. Okay, we're doing a mid-turn 2 wrap-up because there's an exciting combat starting here. My Swooping Hawk massive unit with Exarch and Baharoth, the Phoenix Lord, are taking on the Vanguard vets because they are allowed to assault after deep striking. Over here what happened, just real quick, these guys jumped in, melted one of the guys here, but the saves from the regular pistols held. And these guys over here tried to zap the vehicle, but they managed to shake it, so it's not shooting. Alright, so on to this awesome combat. We're going to be back in a second. Alright, so rounding up this awesome combat here, the Phoenix Lord and his retinue, or not retinue, but group of Swooping Hawks went first. They chopped down 3 guys in tandem. However, these guys went back and killed 4 of these guys, losing combat. I failed another save on that guy, so 5 of these guys just died from the combat. However, we're holding up for now there. We're holding up. We're doing our best. Okay, on to turn 3. Alright, so rounding up the top of turn 3, the ending of top of turn 3, these guys flew over here, they gunned down all these guys and they flew away. We doomed this, we guided them. One of our powers failed, we tried to do them the first time, but the Librarian's hood stopped it. The combination of those guys and these guys managed to kill about half the unit, but the other half remains, so that's going to be really painful. These guys flew flat out over here with Eldrad, troops flat out over here, and these guys finally went, Baharoth just chopped down the last 2 Vanguard vets by himself, so we managed to get a kill point there. Okay, on to the bottom of turn 3. Okay, so rounding up the bottom of turn 3, what happened? These guys jetted up here, these guys, survivors, jetted in here and just assaulted, they didn't risk shooting. Oh yeah, these guys tried to land here to slaughter these guys, but mishapped into the Swooping Hawk squad, so I got to place him and I put them as far away as possible, essentially denying myself a kill point, but at least, avoiding this squad of death, which would just murder my entire army. Over here what happened, we had a decent combat, Exarch killed a guy, these guys teamed up and tried to put attacks into the Librarian. However, the Librarian forgot that the Runes of Warding can kill him, and he tried to make a psychic test and he died. He was down to 1 wound. But they lost combat, but they stuck around, and I tried to roll hit and run, but I rolled a 6, so these guys are going to just slaughter me. So that was worth a try. You failed me, you failed me. Okay, on to turn 4. Alright, so rounding up this turn, we doomed the unit that was there, doomed these guys, fired everything in here, killed I think 3 or 4 guys, and over here, the Exarch went first, and with luck, he hit with all of his attacks, and with Doom, he actually rolled 3 5s, so he killed the 3 guys. That was really lucky, but they've consolidated 6 inches, they're about to take a charge from the assault squad there, on to the bottom of 4. Okay, so rounding up the turn, basically these guys jumped in here, shot and charged, but the Exarch was a real trooper, chopped down 3 guys outright, and the Blood Angels were just really unlucky. The Power Fist failed to get any wounds in, but they did kill 3 of these guys, so it was a tied combat over here. And it's the top of turn 5 now. We are going to try to send in the Phoenix Lord to try to help out that unit there. These guys managed to fly out over here. They've taken cover behind this, so they've got a lot of cover against any of the vehicles that I might have on here. They're really well positioned. All right, on to turn 5. All right, here we go. So rounding up this turn, these guys flew in here. We fired a lot of stuff. We doomed this unit. We tried to fire, these guys here, 13 saves, but they all passed. They had really good armor there. Tried to fire the Bright Lance into there, but cover save held. And then combat here, they charged in, but it wasn't too good. Baccaroth whiffed all of his attacks. We did manage to kill, I think, two guys, but they killed 2 in return because the Power Fist and a Power Weapon actually put a wound on Baccaroth. So he got punished, rightly so, for his failure as a Phoenix Lord. All right, on to the bottom of 5. All right, so rounding up the, I think we forgot to round up the bottom of turn 5. What happened, they charged in, but there wasn't they couldn't quite reach combat. We managed to kill them and consolidate out. Basically, the game continued, however, top of turn 6, we managed to kill them to the man. These guys just flew in here. The whole army shot at them. I think shot 3 guys to death. We charged the last 2, and Baccaroth just chopped him down, finally redeeming himself, but breaking his wing in the process. So, that was pretty quick last couple turns there. But, it was a good game, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Thank you.